Hello and welcome. This is day 3 of my learning Python in Excel, and I'm going to start off by saying, one, it's going to be a shorter video today, and two, I've definitely come to the realization that although I would love to be super ambitious about it, I'm probably going to be learning Python every day for the next month. I'm not likely to actually manage to post a video every day for the next month. But I went on LinkedIn to post something just to say, hey, not going to have a video today, and then as soon as I got there, there was a freshly posted out-of-the-box challenge number 41, and I couldn't quite resist. So very quickly, I'm going to show you what I did with the XLBI challenge last night. I'm going to make a brief live attempt at this one, and that's all I'm going to do for today. So start with the XLBI challenge. The challenge was list the top 3 matches from this data where the total goals scored are the maximum, and list them in descending order of total goals. And this was the desired output. There's an interpretation nuance that I'll come to in a minute, but I looked at this as like, okay, there's 4 outputs, 3 must be a typo, let's just go with top 4. So relatively simple. You want to convert this into a total number of goals. So first we're going to split it based on that delimiter. Then we're going to cast it to an integer and then sum it up. And we're going to do that for each thing in the list with list comprehension, and that's all kind of somewhat similar to things that I've done before. So let's just start with this. First, we say define a data frame, which is this range here, headers equals true. Then we say we're going to add a column called total goals. So for I in df.result, in other words, for values in this column, we're going to split I based on a dash. We're going to map the int function onto that, and map because I wanted to apply to both pieces, so I can't apply int directly to a list. I could also do this instead of a map. I could have more more list comprehension here, but that's just how I did it. Sum them up, and that gives you your total number of goals. Then we want to sort the data frame by the total number of goals descending, and then we want to pick out our top 4. What I wanted to pick out was the ones. The reason this says handling ties is because, so here, for example, if you wanted the top 2 based on goal number, well, number 2 and number 3 are a tie. So the logic I would want there is, well, you might want the logic that says, this is the second highest number of goals, so all 3 of these matches count as top 2 in that sense. Or you might want a logic that just says return 2 because I asked for 2. So here's the version that handles ties. So we're just saying, look at total goals, iLock, or I think I could have just done lock. I read a little bit about iLock versus lock last night. This doesn't have a defined index. I think it would just be the same. But 3, in other words, the fourth, because it's 0-based item from here. So if you list the total number of goals in descending order, the 4th item is 12, and then you say, give me every location where the total goals is greater than or equal to that 12, and then project out just these 2 columns that I'm interested in for the output, match and total goals, and that gives you the answer. If you didn't want to handle ties, if you just wanted to say, give me exactly this number of rows, then you could do it this way, just basically everything down as far as here, where I've changed the definition of df, I keep the same, and then I can just reference that same definition of df and just say, give me the top 4 rows, dot head 4, and project out to these 2 columns. Simple. And then I also wrote a function that would take 3 arguments: a table like this, a number, and whether we want to sort on ties, and just kind of follow through all this same logic. So you add a column called total goals, you sort the table, and then if we're interested in ties, then we return everything that's greater than or equal to the nth largest number of goals, which could be n matches, or it could be greater than n if there are ties at the bottom, or if we want exactly n, then we just say dot head n. And so, for example, here is that function applied to the original, give me 4 matches, matching ties. Here it is giving me the top 2 without ties, so just match 7 and match 4. It gives you the first of the 2 with the same number of goals in reading order. And here it is with ties, so I want the top 2 but with ties. That gives me 3. Then someone pointed out later, I didn't see it until this morning, that I had probably misinterpreted this, and I think they were right, that we're not interested in top 3 matches, we're interested in the matches with the top 3 unique goal numbers. So it wasn't a typo that there were 4 rows here, it was just a different interpretation. So there's give me the matches with 19 goals, the matches with 14 goals, and the matches with 12 goals. So you can the function is basically the same. You don't need to worry about ties now because the logic necessarily includes ties in that sense. So just in the last line, in the definition, instead of saying give me the nth item from total goals, you just apply dot unique to that, and then take the again item n-1 from that because it's zero based. So that is item index n-1, which is the nth item, and then you can just apply that. So that was all relatively straightforward, because it's kind of similar to things that I've covered before. So that's what I did last night. Then here's the one that just came up this morning. So we want to take 3 inputs. One is shipped quantity, or it can be paid hours, or it can be revenue, all of which appear down here, and they appear for each of many years. So we want to be able to say for a given start year and end year, or base year and comparison year, or whatever, list down the months. I think that's what's happening here. Let's see, 2021 shipped quantity. Yeah, so this is just transposing that over to here, and then a YTD change. So hopefully this is a straightforward enough one. My video went a little wobbly yesterday when I started doing new things in Python. I have not yet got around to figuring out a way to fix that. So if that happens again today, sorry, that's probably quite annoying. I will try to kind of narrate what I'm doing a little more than usual, just in case that happens again, but there's only so many hours in the day, and I have not had time to fix it yet, sorry. Okay, so first thing, let's just define a data frame, which will be all this stuff. Then I want, I think it's df.lock, it's the same syntax I just used in that other one, square brackets. Then it's where all caps, description, equals, because I'm testing rather than assigning, that. I think I can just do that, but let's try. And if I get the syntax wrong, I'll Google like usual. Let's try that. Gives me a data frame, Control-Alt-Shift-M, we'll put it out into the thing. And so, okay, that is successfully filtered to just the rows that say shipping quantities. Now I also want to filter to just these 2 years, and the syntax for that is ampersand, for whatever reason. So I want ampersand df dot, assume it's just called year, let's see, yes, dot year. I think I can just say in, and then grab a range here, and I probably need to put a 0 on that. Again, this is just the thing about data frame versus series. I want to project out just the first column of that 0 indexed. So let's try and see if that works. Nope, didn't like that. Cannot perform rand. Oh. Okay, so possibly what's going on here is I might just need to have more brackets. Because it might be, depending on the order of operations, it might be trying to say, you know, that and that in this or something. I don't know, but that's the first thing I'm going to try anyway, is just having more brackets. You can never have too many brackets to make clear exactly what you mean. No, still didn't like that. Unhashable type. I do not know what that means. Okay, so okay. So I'm going to try something else. I'll Google if I need to, but let's just try this. I found out yesterday, I think yesterday, that the equivalent to a countif in Python is just .count. So I'm going to try and say that is greater than 0, or do I need this? I probably need that in brackets. Let's just start off with that, or space. The same thing with T6 is greater than 0. Will that work? No, I'm missing parentheses. Okay. I was watching one of Bo's videos yesterday. I was very jealous of his IntelliSense because he had a Python IDE. But anyway, okay, so count. Okay, yeah, I didn't close that count, which means that I also didn't close this count because I copy pasted that. Let's try that. No, I'm still missing parentheses. Okay, so hang on. So I'm opening this one. Open, close, open, close, close. Open, close, close. So then I'm closing that one, closing, I'm closing too many here, I think. Series.count level is only valid with a multi-index. All right, then I probably need to give up. Or wait, I don't even need to dot count, do I? That doesn't even make sense. Why did I do that? All right, so let's just try this. Year equals that, or year equals that. And then have I got too many parentheses? No, I think that's the right number of parentheses. Didn't know I did have too many parentheses. Okay, so open, open, close, close. No, I do have too many. Get rid of that and get rid of that. Oh, and get rid of the greater than 0. That's no longer relevant. Still don't like it. Truth value of a series is ambiguous. Ah, right, it's because I'm using or here. Okay. So I can list comprehension this, I guess. What I want to say is for each pair of these, see if it's one or the other. I'm sure there's a smarter way to do this, but let's go list comprehension for the win. So first I'm going to zip these two together. And oh, it's so hard to keep track of the syntax. Okay, so zip that. Then I think I just want A or B for A, B in that. Said this was going to be quick. It is not proving to be quick, but okay. So now we have syntax that is working. So we're saying the description column matches that input and the year matches one of those two. There's got to be a smarter way to do that, but whatever, we'll move on for now. Sometimes done is better than perfect. So then I think, well, the next thing is going to be to transpose it. I don't know how easily you can transpose, but let's just try dot transpose, because sometimes I get lucky. Hey, it works. Okay, so then I guess what I need is to drop some rows of this. Actually, okay, so the first thing is I'd like to drop the description column altogether before I come over here. I also want to drop those. So hang on, let me just see. Is 2021 a column of this? I think it's not, maybe. No, it's not. Here are 2021, so 2021 is not a column of it, which means that those other things are the headers. So I guess what I need to do is promote headers and also drop that. So let's come over here. Drop column from data frame pandas df.drop axis equals 1. Okay. So we're going to say dot drop column name. It's interesting. It's it seems to accept either single or double quotes, which is handy for me because I'm used to Excel. I think most programming languages prefer single, at least most that I've seen. Anyway, so we want to drop description axis equals 1. Is that right? Yes, that looks good. Okay, that's good. And then data frame first row to header. Yes. Can I just say that? Header equals 1? No. Oh, df.drop 0 axis equals 1. That could work. That could work. Dot transpose dot drop 0, just 0 in quotes. Okay. Axis equals 0. No, axis equals 1. Wait, hang on, that doesn't look right. Did not like that. Also, axis equals 1 doesn't look right because that was dropping a row. Oh yeah, no, I do want to drop a row. Let's see if there's anything more on here. Can't say I didn't warn you that there was going to be a lot of stumbling here. df.columns equals headers. Sure, but then I still need to drop it. Okay, yeah, this is the question. So here, headers equals that, df.column equals headers, df.drop index equals 0. Okay, good. So, okay. So let's say, let's say step one. Step one equals all that stuff. We'll get rid of that. Okay, and then I want step one dot headers. Is that the right syntax? Wait, where was it? Here. Dot columns. Sorry, yes, I remember that. Dot columns. Oops. Step one dot columns equals step 1 0. Is that the way to? No. Dot ilock. I think it could also be dot lock, but whatever. Try that. None. Okay, fine. Yeah, you gotta output it. Step 1. Yes, and then I just need to drop it. So step 1 dot drop index equals 0 rather than trying to use a column name. Axis equals 1. Didn't like that. Not found in axis. Huh? Okay. Oh, sorry, axis equals 0. Huh, interesting. Okay. Right, because I'm dropping a... Nope, doesn't like that either. I guess I have to, maybe, I was assuming this was not necessary, but maybe it is necessary. So let's do this. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. Not totally sure what to do here. Oh, I know what I can do. It's clumsy, but I know what I can do. So I can say step 1 dot lock, just exactly like I did up here. So take the locations where something is true, and that will be where this thing is true. Step 1 dot year not equal to year. Clumsy way to do it, but I think it'll work. Let's try. Still didn't like that. Invalid syntax line 4. So let's see. This is line 1, this is line 2, this is line 3, this is line... What? That line already worked. Okay. Yeah. Comment this line. That's the new line. It should work up there. It does work up to there. Okay. Oh, sorry. But I need this in brackets. I think that's the issue. No, still don't like that. Oh, sorry. Look at this. Either year in quotes in square brackets, or it's dot year with no quotes. Still getting used to this stuff. But he still has no attribute year. What? It totally does. Hang on, what? Okay, well, let's just try step 1, 0, not equal to year. Does that like, no. What the? Okay, comment this out again. Let's go back to giving me step 1. Okay, now step 1, column year, please. No, you don't like that. Oh, okay, so step 1 must not be, step 1 is not a data frame, I guess. It is just a list of lists or something. Okay. Okay, so hang on, let's just say list to data frame pandas. Said this was going to be fast. I was totally lying. Okay, 5 ways. There's 4 more ways than I need, but let's go. Use the data frame class. Oh, that's very small. Okay. Dictionary df equals pd.dataframe. Okay, cool. Okay. So then I wouldn't need to do this. What I could just say step 2 equals pd.dataframe Yes. Step 1, but I want not the first couple of things. I think that's 2 colon. All right, man, I'm trying to be too smart doing this all at once. So let's just start with this. Step 1, 2 colon. I think that'll give me the slice of it. Yes, that gives me, oh no, I've gone too far. 1 colon? Yes, okay. So step 1, 1 colon, headers equals, was it? Columns equals that list. Okay, so just columns equals step 1.iloc. Boom. Let's try that and return step 2. Whoa! Terrible. What? Something's not right here, he said, stating the blindingly obvious. Why are those all nums? This is annoying, man. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Keep thinking when something like this happens, oh, I should probably just not put this in the video. But that's the whole point. So I want to put this stuff in the video because that's how we learn. Okay. Multiple listed zip, sure, but no. Okay, hang on, wait, yes, maybe. If I do this dot values, that converts my thing into a bunch of lists. Oh, but it's lost the labels. I think that column is called the index. Let's try that. No, you didn't like that. Can't call it. All right, fine. Oof, it's frustrating. Just said dot values. No, it's naturally not keeping these when it transposes it. Okay, hang on. Data frame, header to first row. Concat columns.toFrame.t key. Let's try that. So basically, my thought is it's dropping the headers into some kind of separate index when it transposes it, which I don't want. But if I can first append the headers as an additional row, then that would fix that. Clumsy as all heck, but whatever. So all right, I guess I need to drop the transpose step here. Step 1a equals, and then we put all this stuff in. So pd.concat, whoa, sorry, just this bit, step 1, dot columns.toFrame.t. I have no idea what the .t is doing. So that's good. Then I'll just ignore that one now. Step 1a dot values. Oh, sorry, yeah, because you still have to transpose it. Fine. So that dot trans. Oh wait, hang on. What? This has lost the filter as well now. Huh? Oh, sorry, because you're adding it to df, not to step 1. So I didn't update the name in every place. So fix that first. Okay, that's better. So then I think I want dot values dot transpose. Good. And then I guess I can't add a column in the usual way because I'm not in a data frame anymore, but I can probably list comprehension my way there. So let's go A, B, C, and then what I want is year over year, which is C. So basically my idea is I'm going to, well, actually, let me just write it out. So let's do something for A, B, C in step 1A. sorry, I don't need step 2 anymore, so I guess I can now just rename step 1A to be step 2. So let's step 2, step 2. Okay, so, and actually, since that's, I'm just going to add .values.transpose onto the end of that. So for that in step 2, and what I would like it to return is A, B, C, and then a third column, a fourth column, which is year over year, and that would be C over B minus 1. Will that work? Maybe? Yes, except here. So we'll say that if A is not equal to year, else year over year. Okay, so I mean, this has been, sorry, it's supposed to be called YTD change, but fine, you get the idea. That's not YTD though, is it? Oh, wait, sorry, is this doing the whole year? Or is this just doing that month? It's labeled YTD change, but I think it is just that month. Okay, fine. Well, then I'm just going to call it year over year. I'm not going to call it YTD. Anyway, okay, so that took forever. Wow. And also I did it in a very bad way because, come up, because I was kind of hashing around with it so much, I didn't put it in good, like I didn't take advantage of data frames. There's got to be a way to transpose it, preserve headers, something, but anyway. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm messing up a lot of things. But the most important thing is to be able to get to an answer, and hopefully as I do more of this, I'll get to my answers faster. So I said it was going to be a short video. Total lie, almost half an hour. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Won't necessarily be tomorrow, but I'm sure it won't be too long.